Welcome back to the channel, everyone. It's Smackworth here. Thank you so much for checking out the video. The support lately from you guys has been absolutely phenomenal. Seriously, I can't thank you guys enough for everything. And so the gameplay that you're seeing today was actually taken from my live stream over on Twitch, where I play all kinds of games, mostly Call of Duty, and a ton of old school Modern Warfare 2 now. So if that interests you, I would love to play some games with you or something. I love playing with viewers. So come check out the Twitch channel in the description and come say hi to me sometime. So today I'm going to be talking about what players can expect when playing Modern Warfare 2 2009 on Xbox in 2024. So if you guys are new to the channel, I just finished my old school Modern Warfare 2 Road to Commander, where I went from level 1 all the way to level 70, uploading every single game along the way. So I have some recent experience with what it's truly like to go back to Modern Warfare 2 after years of not playing it. And I mean years and years and years of never touching that game. So if that Road to Commander sounds interesting to you, feel free to check out the playlist I made on my channel. And so today I'm going to be covering three main points of playing Modern Warfare 2 in 2024. The first being the overall gameplay experience and kind of comparing that to what it was like back in the day, kind of how we remember Modern Warfare 2 being like. And another thing I'm going to cover is just the matchmaking on today's servers and kind of what it's like nowadays. And finally, I'm going to address the hacking and modding situation currently in multiplayer. That's one of the most asked questions I get on my channel is how the hacking situation is and how it's even possible to be playing with hackers. First off, let's talk about the general gameplay experience. I get asked all the time how this game is even playable still, and for you that are curious about this, Microsoft actually revived all of their old school COD servers last year. I think it may be in August sometime, and this allowed access to COD multiplayer for anyone that can play them. So whether you throw in your old copy of Modern Warfare 2 and your dusty old Xbox 360 that's been just sitting in your closet, or maybe you're like me, you purchased the digital version of the game for your current Xbox. I play on an Xbox Series S, and the gameplay experience is honestly phenomenal. And you can play multiplayer as long as you pay for Xbox Live Gold or Game Pass. That part's kind of unfortunate, but you know, it's Microsoft, it's Activision. What are you gonna do? And now as to what to expect when playing Modern Warfare 2, the game absolutely still holds up today, and it has been a blast to go back to. The weapons and maps feel nostalgic. I feel like I'm shooting nuclear bombs with stopping power or moving at lightning speed with lightweight. I've played years of the modern Call of Duties, and I'm telling you, the old school Modern Warfare 2 still feels great. Of course, it does take a grueling amount of time to unlock the good weapons, the attachments, and perks, but at least you have something productive to work towards, which was the most fun part about my recent Road to Commander. I spent probably close to 10 hours of in-game playtime to unlock Sit Rep Pro, but finally unlocking it was so satisfying. And I'm sure many people are curious about how the matchmaking feels now. So the honest answer is that the lack of skill-based matchmaking isn't going to really make much of a difference, and it's definitely not going to be guaranteeing anybody bot lobbies or anything. The lobbies are all still really sweaty. I mean, I consider myself to be a pretty sweaty player, and I get demolished all the time still, but you know, it happens. But however, the biggest difference, what makes the biggest difference, is the fact that lobbies do not disband after a game ends. So anyone can find a lobby that they're having fun in, and you just stay there, and everybody stays in there, and everybody has fun. However, finding these lobbies, these fun ones, it's sometimes really hard, and that's due to two main factors. So the first being the fact that the player count can honestly can at times be very low. However, you will always be able to find a game of TDM or free-for-all. Those are definitely the most populated game types, and even ground war lobbies still fill very consistently. The other most popular game type include like search and destroy or domination, but it can sometimes be really difficult to find a playable lobby, meaning that like sometimes the connection is going to be really bad, or the player count in the game is going to be like really low. Like nobody wants to be playing like a 3v3 search and destroy. But the second factor is lobbies being infested by modders. So the servers are by no means overrun with hackers, but there have been a few instances where it took a long time to dodge modded lobbies to find a normal game. You can avoid low player counts by playing during peak play hours, which is going to be in the evenings after people in your time zone have gotten off of work. These peak hours can be more flexible on weekends, of course, and I really can't stress enough how much easier it is to find lobbies during these peak hours. But since the matchmaking is connection based, you can rest assured that you will find a fun lobby during peak hours any day of the week. Monday through Sunday, you'll be able to find a decent amount of lobbies easily. So now, as for the most negative aspect about playing old school Modern Warfare 2 in 2024 is honestly the way that other people elect to play the game. So as you might expect, most people are max level, of course, and so they're not limited to what weapons and perks they have access to. So this means you can expect a lot of noob tubing, one-man army, and everything that pissed you off back in 2009. Or the worst part is like a party of players camping for nukes or just big kill streaks and stuff. That's never fun for anybody, but you will have to deal with these things. But I promise that fun lobbies are extremely common, and just like back in the day, you'll learn to play around these tactics. Now, finally, let's talk about what the hacking situation is like currently. So, as I touched on earlier, there are modders present. However, I personally have never had a whole night ruined by hackers, meaning that I'm always able to dodge modded lobbies to find normal games to play in. And not to mention, some modded lobbies are actually more fun to play in, like especially for trick shotters. There's randomly trick shot lobbies where that's all you can do, and they'll just like boot you if you're not trick shotting. And one of the most prevalent mods is free-for-all lobbies with an increased player count. I think has like 20 plus people in there in one free-for-all lobby, and that can lead to actually some pretty chaotic and fun experiences, and it can actually be very beneficial to people who are still trying to unlock attachments and pro perks. I remember stumbling into these lobbies when I was going for Scrambler Pro, and I was like so thankful because I would just spawn in with like 3 people's backs to me, and I would just like shoot in the back and get 3 free kills, and I wouldn't have to worry about using Scrambler in a normal game. And there are even some modders who use their powers for good, per se, to prevent other modders from doing anything malicious. And what I mean by malicious is like boosting people who don't want to be boosted, or using red boxes, wall hacks. That's pretty much the worst thing you're gonna run into in this game. And with that being said, I think that was pretty much everything I wanted to cover in this video. Hopefully this video could be beneficial to someone who wants to come back to old school Modern Warfare 2, but isn't sure if they want to spend the money or anything like that, or just not sure if it would be worth it. To me, it was absolutely worth it. I really wasn't sure going into it, but I just went full steam ahead and ended up having a blast. So, until next time, everybody, peace!